Hello everybody, my name's Steve, I'm the British Railroader and welcome back to City Yard. Today's update is just a short one. You've just had a little clip of some of the trains running around, but I thought I just want to quickly point out a couple of specific things that I've done to the layout in the last week, and so let's go over and have a little look. So starting here with the track work, probably the most obvious thing is that if you look closely, if I just focus in a little bit, the track's had its first coating of weathering. So this was literally just blown over with the airbrush, a coat of Vallejo Dark Earth, just thinned slightly. It's given some good coverage, but obviously it's not finished yet. The rail sides need to be painted a kind of rusty colour, which I'm going to do by hand using, again, Vallejo Air because it's quite thin, so it's good for the job. But also using micro brushes, the makeup micro brushes. In fact, here's what, if I can get it in view, there we go. It's that kind of thing. So that would just be perfect just for running along with paint on it, and that should work quite nicely. The layout, as you can see, the rails have been cleaned and everything runs smoothly, so no problems there. One problem I did encounter, so it's knocking something out of the way, was with this turnout. It kept shorting here on the frog. Now, I'm using the Peco Unifrog turnouts because they are DCC friendly. But I kind of knew, but hoped it wouldn't be a problem. Two of the turnouts that I had, I bought actually quite some time ago, and they were the earlier versions. So if you can see here, there is a little slit in the rails there, just past the frog. And on the earlier version, and I've got one just here, so on the earlier version, those slits are not there. And what can happen is you can get shorts occurring as the trains go over. I think it might just be here that it shorts sometimes. Now, this particular turnout wasn't causing me a problem, but what I did was these two rail joiners here are now insulated rail joiners. So even if it does short, it won't cause a problem. And then the track feeds beyond have had their power. Well, this far track never had the problem. This one's, its power feed for this rail was here, so I've just soldered it to the side of the rail there. However, going back to this one, that just didn't seem to work, and it still kept causing problems. So I literally lifted out the old turnout and put a new one in, and the problem has been completely solved. So let's just move around, and the other big thing that's happened to the layout is we now have a bridge across the door. So this is a lift out bridge. If we look down here, as you can see, the rail aligners are in place. Everything again runs smoothly. As for wiring, I've not done anything flash. If you take a look under here, we've literally got plugs and sockets that join the main baseboard to the bridge. And what I will do is I'll put something here, probably like a bolt or something, so that once it's in place, it'll stay aligned. So that's kind of where we are with it. Added a bit of graffiti to one of my hoppers. That was fun. They were dry rub transfers, and yeah, it's fine on a smooth sided thing like that, but don't even try it on something with ribs. So that's the layout. Okay, so that's the layout update for this week. As I said, very, very short, but just to show you where I've gotten. So next job is going to be painting the rail sides with the rust coloured paint. And then I'm just got to position where the roads are going to be before I start the ballasting. And I would like to apologise for the sounds in the background. So the layout is on, and even though I've turned the active sounds off on the locomotives, there are some automatic sounds that play every now and again, which often tells me sometimes that I haven't turned the layout off. Anyhow, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button. And this is Steve, the British Railroader, saying farewell from City Yard Layout. Bye-bye.